Everyone at this table is doing an incredible job, by the way, I have to say. Incredible. And the relationships are, it's like they're friends. They're really, the relationships are very strong, really good, really strong. And these meetings are very good. And I think, I don't believe there's any other president that allowed the press to come into a meeting such as these are very sacred meetings. These are very private meetings. But we have nothing to hide, so we want to be transparent, and we'll do that by starting with Pete. Go ahead, Pete.
Yes, Mr. President, we just got back from Panama last night, so that's something you said, we're taking back the canal. China's had too much influence. Obama and others let them creep in. We, along with Panama, are pushing them out, sir.
I think it's in very good control, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful deal. Who would do it? You've seen it, Elon. I'd look at
administration goals.
That are 115 or older than
I hope you hear that.
First off, Mr. President, it's Brooke's birthday today, so he's getting younger. So happy birthday to Brooke.
Thank you.
The dead mothers and fathers of some of
You go to class and study and get a degree.
Is the greatest honor, so thank you for that.
And some of it is just absurd, like last administration.
good steel, paper mache.
And they have come with offers that they never, ever, ever would have come with. The moves that the president has made, demanding that people treat the United States with respect. We're getting the respect we deserve now, and I think you're going to see historic deals, one after the other.
Okay, please.
Mr. President, last year the Chinese received 1,700 orders for new ships. American shipyards received 5. Under your leadership, we're going to revitalize and make shipbuilding and maritime great again with these blue-collar jobs.
So we're going to be rebuilding our shipbuilding business. We would have to go to Congress for this, but we may buy some ships from other countries that we're close to and that do great jobs with ships. Susie, thank you very much for the job you've done. Go ahead, please.
I just want to make sure you know that this cabinet, I think, pretty uniquely collaborates and cooperates and works together to accomplish all that you've asked them to do, and I think they deserve a lot of credit for that.
It's true. You're doing a great job. The chief of staff, doing a great job. It's a serious plans, aren't they, huh?
Sir, first, we are, I would say, more than friends. We've all become family, and I think that what you have assembled in your vision is a turning point and an inflection point in American history. And so just being a part of that is the greatest honor. So thank you for that. And the relationships here and the honor and respect we have for each other is a reflection of you and your leadership. So I just wanted to say that first.
And eggs are down.
Eggs are
big,
down.
right?
Yes.
Big.
Yes, sir. Wholesale prices. Retail will come. Easter is the Super Bowl for eggs. So, there may be a little fluctuation, but no, we feel really good about it. Thank you.
That's what I hear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now you have a tariff on the world, it promotes U.S. manufacturing, it protects U.S. workers, and you've also given room for negotiation. And this is why the unions vote for you, this is why the workers vote for you, this is why the families want you to be the president.
What you're doing now, I think, is a great service to our country, but ultimately to the world. And I want to congratulate you and your team that's working on that, because it has extraordinary geopolitical implications, as you see, from all these other countries that are now coming here and wanting to join something that actually makes it's crazy to allow these. I mean, basically, we lived in a world where Chinese companies can do whatever they want in America. Our companies cannot do anything over there unless they allow it, and even then they steal our stuff and reverse engineer it. So just reordering all of that has dramatic implications on peace and security of the world. So we thank you.
Kelly was a 9-month-year-old. We got
And that's just crazy. Some of these things, people ask me, like, how are you going to find ways forward in the government? I'm like, well, actually just go in any direction. That's how you find it. It's very common. it's as the military would say, target-rich environment.
And your people are fantastic. In fact, hopefully they'll stay around for the long haul. We'd like to keep as many as we can. They're great, smart, sharp, right? Finding things that nobody would have thought of. Very computer savvy. Elon's done a fantastic job. Look, he's sitting here. I don't need Elon for anything other than I happen to like him. But I'm telling you, this guy did a fantastic job. I don't need his car. I actually bought one and they said, oh, did you get a bargain? No. I said, give me the top price. I paid a lot of money for that car. But I did that as a sign of just a show of support. Numerous people have done that.
Put those higher tariffs in place.
By what your vision is for U.S. steel.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Mr. President, can you give us a reaction to today's stock market drop?
Well, I haven't seen it because I've been here for 2.5 hours, so I'll be seeing it. I think Scott went out. Scott, you want to have a statement on that?
Sure. Up 2, down 1 is not a bad ratio, or up 10, down 5. We had very good inflation numbers today. Oil's down. We had a successful bond market, so I don't see anything unusual today.
How close are you to the first country coming to actually make a deal with the United States over tariffs? Is it days, months?
Well, I think it's very close, but we have to have a deal that we like. We don't want a deal that's going to be a bad deal, or I could make every deal in one day if I wanted to. I could do this all in one day. I could just say, here's what we'll do.
President, if you aren't able to reach the deals that you want to see at the end of the 90 days, will you put those higher tariffs in place, or will you extend?
Well, that's what would happen. I mean, if we can't make the deal that we want to make, or we have to make, or that's good for both parties, it's got to be good for both parties, and then we'd go back to where we were.
Go back to the numbers that you announced last week.
I think so.
You wouldn't extend the pause?
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens at that time.